you ever find when you're playing a song that the ending is just a little boring? Sometimes you want a musical flourish to spice things up and bring the song to a proper close. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 iconic piano endings that you can use next time you want to wrap up a song. Let's dive in. So if you haven't guessed already, we're going to be doing this with the song Happy Birthday. Now, when I was planning out this video, I was trying to think of a song that the majority of people who watch this channel will know. It's a kind of song, it's a good one to know as a piano player, right? There's always going to be a chance for you to play Happy Birthday at some point if you play the piano. But it kind of ends really abruptly. And we're going to look at a bunch of different ways that you can kind of add different endings. The first ending we're going to look at is a Motown ending. I've called it a Motown ending because it's inspired by that incredible song by Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell called You're All I Need to Get By. It's an absolute classic. You need to go check it out if you haven't heard it. But it sounds like this. It's like, you're all I need to get by. You got to go check it out. It's amazing. But we can kind of take the chords used in this song and kind of fashion it into an ending. So let me show you what this would sound like. I'll play the last little section of Happy Birthday and I'll kind of show you how this ending works. So here we go. Now, can you hear in that? I'm kind of improvising a little bit, but can you hear the You're All I Need to Get By melodies in there? I need to get by. Sorry about my singing, but it kind of gives you an idea. What are those chords? Well, we're in the key of F, and we're going F to G over F. You see, we've got a G triad in our right hand. We're keeping that F kind of low down in our left hand. You can think of it like a pedal. So it's over all of the chords that are changing in our right hand. So we've got F, G over F, and then it goes to this chord here, which is like a B flat minor 6, okay, going to a regular F. And there's a really simple way you can play this if you just want to play the straight triads. What's actually even more fun is to kind of do some like arpeggios up the piano with those kind of chord shapes. So watch this. Really, really cool. I love that ending. It's so good. By the way, I've put together a cheat sheet of all of the endings I'm going to show you. It's got all of them written out so you can kind of get them under your fingers and into your playing. Go and check that out. The link is in the video description. It's completely free. Okay, the second ending I'm going to show you is called the chromatic slide, and it kind of does what it says on the tin. Basically, the melody note stays the same all the way through. Happy birthday to you. So that's going to hold on, and the chords underneath it are going to shift chromatically. So I'll play it to you. This is what it sounds like. Very cool. I love this one. The reason why I like it is because it's quite unexpected. It can really kind of take the audience by surprise a little bit, which is great. Let me show you what these chords are. So we're going to hold this F down in our little finger, and we're going to start off by playing an A flat, an E flat, and a C, okay? And then we're just going to move all of these notes down chromatically. So it goes that shape there, to that shape there, which is like a G7 chord, that shape there, which is G flat major 7, down to F. That first chord, if you're wondering what that is, I kind of think of it a little bit like F minor 7 over A flat, or you could think of it as A flat 6. However you want to kind of think about it. It's a very bold sound. I really like it. It works up high as well. Beautiful. So the next ending is called the triumphant one, and it's called this because it It just sounds so triumphant. It's kind of happy, it's so strong, it's so bold. What's going on here? Well, again, that melody note is being held under all of these moving chords. And what we're doing is we're going up from flat 6 of the key. So we're in the key of F. Flat 6 would be D flat major, okay? What's our 6th note of F major? Our 6th note is a D natural, so flat 6 would be D flat. And we play a major chord on that D flat chord there. We play a major chord there. You might be thinking to yourself, why have we gone to flat 6? That's such a weird choice in a key. The reason is that F fits in the chord of D flat. If we look at a D flat triad, it's the 3rd, isn't it? The 3rd of D flat is an F. So, and then we go to an E flat kind of 2 shape. So it's like our regular E flat major triad, but we've got that 2nd in there as well. So I'm just voicing it down there like that. E flat in the key of F is a flat 7. So we go flat 6, flat 7 to 1. Have a listen to how it sounds. Let me play it at the end of Happy Birthday. And I just did a little bit of movement in there. It kind of sounds quite funny, doesn't it, in this song? But I just did a little bit of movement in there. Watch this. I moved this note in the middle down. Do you see? I'll do that again. I love that one. So funny. And just a really quick one on that. You don't have to play that one super down low and really kind of loud. It also kind of works if you play it higher on the piano and a bit more kind of using arpeggios and those kind of things. Check this out. Do you see what I mean? It's just like another sound. It just kind of takes it on a bit of a journey before it brings the song to a close. Really great, that one. I love it. Okay, the bluesy ending. This is going to sound quite weird on the song Happy Birthday, probably because Happy Birthday isn't particularly a bluesy or kind of jazz influenced song, but you can still kind of use it and it's all down to taste, right? But I'm going to show you it anyway. This is kind of straight out of like Ray Charles, Oscar Peterson, all of those amazing players. So what's going on? We're kind of moving down shapes, okay? It starts here. So that's like an F7 shape, except we're over the E flat. So it's like F7 over E flat. Going to like a D diminished, I'd call that. So it's F7, going to D diminished. I guess it would be D diminished 7 as well. Going to kind of that B flat minor 6 over D flat. I'm aware these are actually really complicated chords I'm sharing here, but it's more just to kind of get these shapes under your fingers. Even if you're not entirely sure what these chords are, copy what my hands are doing. Slow the video down. You've got that little gear icon in the corner of the screen, which you can click, slow it down, and you can really check out everything I'm playing at your own pace. So that's like B flat minor 6 over D flat. You could also think of it as G half diminished over D flat. Either one of those works. Sometimes you get lots of chord symbols that can all mean the same thing. And then it resolves to an F. I'll play it in the context of Happy Birthday. So here's the last little section. You can even add a one of those at the end. What's that? That's like a G flat, kind of, G flat 13 that is there. Going to an F13. It's just like a little way you can kind of round it off. Sounds very strange on the song Happy Birthday, but say you were doing it on a song like, Georgia on My Mind by Ray Charles. Keeps Georgia on my mind. Say you were doing it on that song, this is what it would sound like. Do you see? It kind of works so much better in that kind of style. Yeah, way better than it does on Happy Birthday. That's the bluesy ending. Okay, I'm aware this has got quite complicated quite quickly, but I want to show you one more ending, and this is actually my favorite one, purely because I kind of feel it's the most creative out of all of them, and it's the one that kind of, I feel it brings the song to the close the most out of all of the ones I've shown you. It's quite complicated to explain, but I'm going to give it a go. What you do is you effectively play a little bit of the tune, okay, of the song you're playing, but in a new key. So I'll play it to you first, right? I'll play it to you first. So here's the end of Happy Birthday. I didn't do that particularly that well, but does that kind of give you the idea? Did you see that I kind of quoted the Happy Birthday melody in there? Watch again. Did you hear that? But I'm playing it in the key of D flat. So it's a little bit similar to the triumphant ending we looked at earlier, where rather than going to the F chord straight away, we go to D flat. But then you play a little bit, you pick something from the melody that people will recognize, which is the melody, and I'm playing that in D flat. I then go to G flat major 7, okay, and then I resolve in F. And it's not like I'm playing it the same every time. I'm trying to be a bit creative with it. I'm trying to improvise it on the spot rather than like play it exactly like this. I'm trying to just see what comes out. That version I did then wasn't the greatest thing I've ever played, but I'll have another go. Here we go. D flat, bit of tune. And it kind of ends on the F chord. It's like something out of a Disney film. I mean, I've said this is my favorite one, maybe because it's the most kind of elaborate, and maybe it's because it's the most out of place. As with all these endings, it's all about taste, okay? They're not all going to work on every single song you play, but it's up to you to kind of pick and choose, try them out, see which ones work, and see which ones you think lend itself to the music the most. I'm aware it's been a slightly different style of video, this one, so do let me know what you think down in the comments, and let me know which ending is your favourite. I'd really love that. Drop a comment down below. And if you're new to the channel, my name's Adam. I'm a keys player, piano player, and one of the things I do, or I try to, is help piano players get a little bit more creative at the keys. So if you haven't checked out the channel before, go and check out all the videos. There's loads up there, loads of full tutorials. Loads of them have got free resources that go with them as well. So you can go and check it all out. It's all completely free. In fact, I think you're really going to like this one, so this might be a good one to click after this video's ended. If you've enjoyed this, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ding the bell. It really helps the channel to grow. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.